Hello and welcome to another commentary gameplay video. Today we are taking a look at the Bandai Card Games Fest in Bangkok, happened last weekend. We are watching the Championship 2024 here, and we are in the Swiss round number 7, where we see Doflamingo up against Lucci. We are also playing here in the OP09 format, so all the starter decks and all OP09 cards are legal up until here. So I would say let's jump right into the game and see how this one goes. So yeah, it looks like the Doflamingo player is going first. Putting one down, but just passing immediately. Now we are back to the Lucci side, and yeah, so he's playing a Tempest Kick here for one down, draws another card, and then passes back to the Doffy player, which is now at 3 down. You could here swing 7 and do a blind leader effect, but he is deciding to play the Martially Teach using his effect, puts some card on top of the deck to put 2 rested down under his leader, and then swings and also summons the Weevil, which is a pretty strong turn, right? You just played 6 Don worth of cards on your 3 Don turn. So really good turn there. So here we're seeing a 6k swing into the Weevil with the leader. It gets countered out by 1k. And then there's a Brook happening. And yeah, kills the Martially Teach. So the cost reduction went to the Martially Teach. And I think it was a pretty good turn for Lucci's side. Because the more or the longer the Martially Teach stays on the field, the more value he gets, right? And this is something you definitely want to avoid at all costs. So now we are at 5 Don for the Doffy player. We could see maybe a 7 swing, or maybe he just swings with 2 6s, right? 6 Weevil, 6 leader, and plays maybe for 4 Jimbei into another 7 War Lord of the Sea characters, but let's see what he's deciding to do on his 5 Don turn here. He's putting 1 under Weevil, so we see a 7k swing into life. Probably you will take this as a Lucci player, because I don't think he's countering out. Okay, he's using 2 Khalifas, so 2 2ks used for this 7k swing. A little bit like 1k was overkilled, I would say, in countering, but okay. Then we're seeing another 7k swing with his leader, and also using the leader effect, playing the Boa Hancock. Wow, he was pretty lucky there, right? I think he didn't know what was on top of his deck. So Boa Hancock is able to stack his top 3 and also puts another rested Don under his leader, so essentially he's making this an 8k swing, and I think this is a hit that the Lucci player will take for sure. Okay, another Don gets added, 8k swing, he will take it, and it's no trigger, and then he passes it over to the Lucci side of things. Now we are at 6 Don, I believe, right? Yeah. And let's see. I mean, in a perfect world, he has a Ice Age and a Kaku, for example. So this way he could get rid of both units, right? Kaku and leader kills 1 4 cost, and an Ice Age and a Pro kills the other one. But let's see what options he has in hand. So 6 Don, turn for Lucci now. He's at 3 life. Doflamingo is still at 5 life. We see 8k swing, probably in the Boa Hancock, I would imagine. Still deciding how to split his Don. 9k. Okay, so we're seeing a 9k swing into the Boa Hancock. Or is it into the Weevil and reducing the Boa Hancock? Like he is taking 9 into the Weevil and reducing the Boa Hancock by 1. Trashing 2 more cards. And we see 2 2ks getting used, the Law and the Crocodile, to get out of this attack. And then he's playing the new Utah, like the promo one, to -2 to something, and also then swings with the Brook just to get rid of the Boa Hancock here. So pretty interesting inclusion in Lucci deck, right? This new promo, Utah, that was just released. Or not the new, like the full art version is new, I think, but the regular card, I think it was from ST07 or something like that, right? A little bit time ago when this card was released. And I think it is also safe from leader attacks, right? So just characters can swing into this one, which is also pretty good, right? Essentially in a deck where you want to get rid of characters and only leader swing is available, then this card is pretty much like not KOable at all. But let's see what the Doffy side is doing. He's now at 7 Don, so there is the option for Jimbei turn, Jimbei into Boa Hancock into a leader swing. He also knows his top 3 cards, right? So he also knows what the next card is on top of his deck. So there's also the option to swing first with the Doflamingo, and yeah, let's see what he's deciding to do. Okay, so he's starting off with a 6k swing into the Utah. Okay, makes sense with the character. So this one is done and KO'd. Still has his complete 7 dons to work with. And we're seeing another martially teach getting on the field for 2 dons. He uses then his effect to put these 2 rested don on his leader, puts a card on top of his deck, and swings 7 into the brook using the leader effect to summon the Weevil and draws the next card. I think this is also a card he knew he would draw. And I think the next card on deck, he also knows what this is. So let's see what he's doing next. Still the 7k swing, but yeah, Lucci decides to let this one go. And then we see for 4 don, a Gecko Moria is getting played. I think it's the one from the trash, right? Yeah, and he grabs just 2k from the trash to his field, to his hand, and passes it back to the Lucci side. So we got now 2 Weevil on field, 1 Martially Teach and 1 Gecko Moria for the Doflamingo, and the board for Lucci is empty so far. We are now at 8 don, so we're seeing a 6k swing with the Lucci into the Weevil, countering out with the 2k, and then probably a check is getting played. Yep, KOing this Weevil and drawing a card and also trashing another card from his hand. And he also has to rest his don, but yeah, that's also the last action probably in his turn. And he's deciding to trash an Ice Age. There was a debate on trashing a Kaku first, but he considered that Kaku is maybe a viable option to have, right? Because Kaku plus leader kills 1 4-cost buddy, which is pretty good to have as option. Yeah, let's see how the next turn goes. So now we are back at the Doflamingo side. We are at 9 don, so we see a 7k swing with the Weevil. And I think now it's, yeah, kind of rough for the Lucci, because there is a lot of aggression coming. You don't have any blocker, so there's a lot of attacks coming at your way. Then we're seeing another 7k swing with the Gecko Moria with 2 don attached. This is something you should counter out. Yeah, there's a 2k and a 1k brook used for this attack to get out. Lucci's at 2 life right now. Doflamingo is still at 5 life, so it's still pretty healthy, right? And he's applying a lot of pressure. And one thing to note, usually against Doflamingo you don't want to get to 0 life, right? Because 0 life means that when he has the perfume in his deck, he can just put it on his leader and attack with everything he has, and no blocker or anything is able to withstand this attack. So yeah, you always try to be at 1 life, so he doesn't have this option. What is he going to do with his remaining, I think 6 don, right? Yep, 6 don available for this turn. Playing a Sengoku Searcher for 1, looking at his top 5 cards, revealing a 7 Warlords of the Sea character to his hand. Let's see what he's deciding to grab here. And the rest of these cards will be put on the bottom of the deck in any order he likes. Just checking his trash, going through his options. Quick reminder for everybody, there is a 1k subscriber giveaway I posted on my X Twitter account. So there is a really big giveaway in my opinion, where you can win some One Piece finalist cards from the offline regionals. You can also win an Enchanted Lorcana card with the Ursula, and also some Pokemon merchandise like a deck box from Hawaii or a playmat from Yokohama Worlds, as well as a booster box of Stellar Crown, as well as some Espeon sleeves. If you want to participate, the giveaway will run until the 24th of November. I will then announce the winner in the comment. Please check it out. Subscribe to my socials like YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter, and retweet, like, and comment this post. And then you are eligible for the drawing on the 24th of November. So yeah, I hope you participate in it, and thank you for your help so far. And yeah, I hope, if not already done, please subscribe to my channel and yeah, participate in the giveaway. And yeah, I really hope that you are enjoying my content so far. Let's get back to the video. And he decides to take another Gecko Moria, the one that puts a 7 Warlords of the Sea character to your hand from the trash. So this would be an option to, yeah, and that's what he just decides to do. He's playing the Gecko Moria, probably grabbing another, I would say, maybe 2k, maybe another Weevil. Just checking his hand again. Yeah, he grabs the Weevil. He will then use the Martially Teach effect, put this Weevil on top, then a 7k swing, and the Weevil is getting played to draw another card for Doflamingo. 7k swing is taken on Lucci's side, And now we have a really big board, right? We have 2 Weevil, we have 2 Gecko Moria, and also Martial Teach. And on the Lucci side, we just have 1 check available here. But we are at 10 Dawn, and yeah, I mean, now you can just hope that there's like a, I don't know, like an Ice Age or Tempest Kick into Gecko Moria, Rebecca, Helmeppo, Spanda, and Lucci combo, right? To get rid of at least like 2-3 bodies, right? Maybe swing with the Jack or killing with the Jack in a leader, another one. So now you should really hope to get rid of as many attacking options from your opponent's side as possible, while also building up your own board and also putting maybe like a blocker into play. I think that would be priority number 1. We see, I think it is the sheep event at the front, right, at the Lucci side. So this is an event for 1. You can -2 cost on 2 characters on your opponent's side, which helps KOing stuff with Lucci, right? So we see a 5k swing into Gecko Moria, reducing one of these Weevil by 1, which is pretty good. We could then maybe see this event getting played. Okay, he's countering out with a buggy 2k here. Then we're seeing the Jack getting rested to KO the Weevil. So we draw a card and we trash a card. And we still have all the 10 Dawn available on our side, which is pretty strong. He is getting rid of a 5-cost trash Luffy, or yeah, zombie Luffy. Then we're seeing an Ice Age getting played on the other Weevil. And then we're seeing a Rebecca getting played for 4 Dawn. Returning maybe a Kaku to hand, right? Okay, he's returning the Lucci to his hand. Then to play out another Brook, right? And he is KOing the Weevil, which was put to 0 with the Ice Age, right? Yep. And this way he reduces also the other Gecko Moria by 1. Then there's the Sheep event getting played to reduce the Gecko to 2 and the other one to 1 cost. And then another Lucci getting played to KO all of the threats. Wow, this was really a really good turn, I would say, for Lucci side. And you also got a blocker up. Nice play right there, right? So, yeah. Now we are back at the Lucci, at the Doflamingo side. We had 10 Dons. He just has 1 Martial Teach on his field. And 1 leader. So there's still the possibility that he swings 7-7. So 1 time the Rebecca is getting used, 1 time it will go through because the Lucci player just has, no, he has 3 cards in hand, okay. But I think you are fine, right? I mean, if you're getting him down to 0 life, that's, then you're just 1 perfume away from winning. I mean, I don't know if the Fire Fist, like the player on the left, is playing a perfume, but I would imagine when you're playing Doflamingo, 1 or 2 should be included in your deck, right? Just for these matchups where there are blockers available. Also against Black Yellow Luffy, right? If he's too greedy and goes to 9k leader with no life and just has Sabo blockers up, you can just perfume and then maybe squeeze out a win this way, right? I think it's too good of a card to not play it. So let's see what the Doffy player decides to do. Okay, so here we see a Gravity played, Raging Tiger getting played to bottom deck the Rebecca, and I would imagine also Lucci, because there's no other Lucci in the discard, right? So if you take away this option, then you also take away the possible Gecko Moria option. I would also use take the Lucci here. Yeah, and the Lucci is getting used to the bottom of the deck. And then we probably just see a 7k swing effect, and we just saw that there's a perfume on top of the deck. And now the Lucci player also knows that, yeah, if he can counter out of this attack, he is doomed the next attack, right? But he is able to get out of this attack with a Khalifa and a Kaku, countering out a 7k swing. And I'm wondering, why didn't he use his Martial Teach here, right? Because this way he could attack and putting 2 more Don under his leader to guarantee that this one is going through. He now uses the Martial Teach to put something on top of his deck and is attacking with 5 again. And I think it's just 1 card left in the hand of the Lucci. So if he has a counter... I mean, now he knows that the perfume is 1 card further down, right? So the next card he draws is no perfume. And he decides to counter out of this attack with the Sabo. And back to Lucci player. he just drew a card and he had a really great reaction. So was it as a Gekomoria probably? Let's see. So maybe he will swing 4 with the Brook into the Martial Teach. We see a 5k swing into life, gets counted out by the last card in the Doflamingo's hand. Then we're seeing a 5k swing again, KOing the Martial Teach that was just coast reduced by the Lucci leader. And we still have 9 dons to work with. Then we're seeing an 8k swing, it also gets taken by the Doflamingo. And then we're just playing the Rebecca and the Sabo. Wow, that was pretty great. So he top decked the Rebecca to then grab the Sabo from the trash to play it, and yeah, trash 2 cards you draw, right? So no cards in hand for Lucci, but he's in a good position to to win this game maybe next turn, right? Because he has pretty strong bodies on board with the Sabo and also the Jack, and also the Brook with 3 dons is a 7k attacking unit. I mean, now would be also a good turn if you would have another Gravity Blade Raging Tiger, right? To just bottom deck these 2 blockers, which would be really insane. But let's see if he has it. And now we're just seeing a 6k swing into the life. Gets blocked by Rebecca. So 9 dons are open. And I mean, yeah, then there's a Jimbei getting played for 4 don. Does he play something else down? And now the turns have shifted into Lucci's favor, right? Also playing another Jimbei with his remaining 4 don. Okay, so 2 Jimbeis on the field, 1 card in hand. And now back to the Lucci player. So in a perfect world, you are able to get rid of both Jimbeis. I mean, 1 Jimbei you can definitely handle, right? With the leader and the Jack, you can kill it. And I think using the Jack here to cycle 1 more card is really, really good. I think there's no need to... Or is there a need to maybe go for game? He starts with a 5k swing, trashing the top 2 cards, minusing 1 Jimbei. This is getting counted out by the Doflamingo player. And I mean, now we know that you can't go for game. So now he's using the Jack, drawing another card, trashes the 0 cost event here. And then we're seeing a 5k swing with the Brook into the Doflamingo. And I think if you don't have anything else to play, you just passing, right? Oh, we see a 9k swing. And then there's the Brook getting played to trash the remaining Jimbei. Wow. So only 1 swing left. And yeah, because Doflamingo doesn't play any Russia, there's just 1 swing coming. And now Lucci player is in a really good spot, and I think he's feeling really, really good about this situation, right? His board is filled with great bodies. And yeah, I think now it's a wrap. I don't see any chance at all for the Doflamingo player to come back here. But let's see, maybe he got some aces under his sleeve. And he's attacking 8k into Jack, revealing the top card, which is a Jozu, and then he shakes the hand and concedes there, right? And yeah, he's a little bit frustrated here, but yeah, close game. And Lucci takes round number 7, advances to 7-0. But I think they are both on a good way to making their way into day 2. And yeah, I hope if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I also commented the other rounds so far. And yeah, I hope to see you on the next video. And yeah, wish you a good day. See you. Bye.